gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Tim Toon Jr. here with Ryan Record. This is the dawn of a new era here in Baltimore basketball here in the 94./50 league here. We got the wonderful Baltimore Rhythm facing off against the New York Phoenix here in the wonderful Decker Sports and Recreation Center. How you doing today, Ryan?
I'm doing fantastic, Tim, and I'm glad to be sitting beside somebody that has some worthwhile experience in the game.
Hey, it's been a pleasure doing some play-by-play here in Baltimore. You know, I've been doing it here for a little bit, for about 10 years. High school, junior college, first opportunity here with professional basketball. Working alongside here with you with some valid experience as well.
I'm excited to help bring the energy. Here's the tip-off.
Got the tip-off here. Baltimore Rhythm rocking the Washington Wizards blue, and the New York Phoenix rocking the black with a little bit of orange and yellow trim. Starting off here with the basketball is Jonte James. Swings it over to Mosby. Mosby probing in the paint. Float hand is good. First two for Mosby and the Phoenix.
That looked buttery, Tim.
Very buttery here. Swings it over to the left wing. Terry Nolan at guard. Finds his man in the paint.
Oh.
Shot blocked there. Cormier fighting for it. And we got a jump ball.
Playing with some intensity here early.
Okay, so it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Cormier and Andrews. Won by Andrews. Off the tip is Arsenio Arrington. Swings it over to the right to Jonte James. Guarded by Nolan. They swing it to the left. Screen. Rolls. Probing. Against two Rhythm. And the shot is good.
They diced him up there.
4 quick ones for the Phoenix. Rhythm still looking to get their first points here on home floor in the home opener here in the 94/50 league. And there it is, a touch in the paint. Shots up, in and out, iron unkind, 2 more.
And that's been an issue with the Baltimore Rhythm lately, not being able to get into a rhythm. The lid hasn't been able to come off the basket.
And kicking it out, there is James, gets by Nolan. Pro hop off the glass, can't finish. Tipped up, rebound by Hurst.
Great D there.
And they work it around the key, left to right. Terry Nolan at the point. Screen, 3 ball.
That was a good look.
Excellent look. Arsenio Arrington on the rebound. Here with 10 minutes left here. Step back, kicks it over to Welton. Finds Mosby and gets slapped on the wrist. He is fouled there by Zaid Hurst.
Taking 2 from the charity stripe here.
A.J. Mosby at the line. 6'3" lefty.
And the first one is a miss.
Mosby trying to split the pair here. We got a 4-0 lead for the New York Phoenix. Both teams coming in 0-1 here in game 2, trying to search for their first victory as Mosby knocks down the second. 5-0 is the score.
Stoppage of play. They want to run 5 seconds off the clock.
With 9 minutes, 53 seconds left. Terry Nolan will inbound here on the baseline in front of the New York Phoenix bench.
We got 9:53 on the game clock, 19 on the shot.
We got a moment, Ryan. Rhythm trying to find a bucket here early on. Rem not being kind to them on a few of them.
Not yet, but they're playing staunch defense, and they're taking good shots. Just a matter of time before they start sinking for them. But like I said earlier, this has been the MO. Their first couple games, where the lid hasn't been able to come off the basket. And I guess, they're 0-1. My couple games, they did play an exhibition game that
That's
I saw
right.
against the Flying Cows. All right, inbounded.
Inbound over to Cormier. Down in the high right post is Moore. Moore to Hurst. 10 on the shot clock. Cormier picks up his dribble, kicks it out. Hurst around the key. Terry Nolan drops hard to his right. Throws the fence in. And the pocket picked there by Andrews. Coming the other way is Mosby. Andrews just outside the free throw line, and the stroke is pure. Arsenio Arrington and Coach Samir St. Clair is going to call a timeout. See enough here.
Starting off ice cold. Phoenix are taking really good shots so far. Really working it down in the paint, setting up the screen game. Rhythm just looking for an answer right now.
And they will do that here as we'll step aside. 9:25 left here in the first quarter. 7-0 New York Phoenix up on the Rhythm.
This is Baltimore's Rhythm. Grab your tickets today. This is Baltimore's Rhythm.
Back from the Decker Sports Complex and Recreation Center here for the Baltimore Rhythm's home opener. Joined by Tim Tootin, I'm your color commentator, Ryan Record.
Painting just a wonderful picture, Ryan. That's right, we are here live at the Decker Sports Recreation Center here with a very nice, lively crowd for the home opener here at Goucher for the Baltimore Rhythm and their inaugural home game, still searching for their first points of the contest. And operating is number 13, Bruce Moore. Down in the paint to Cormier, shot clock at 5. Defense collapsing, Nolan drives, left, right, shot, front of the rim, able to draw the foul. So first
the
points
shot
here.
clock was expiring.
So you got the foul called.
That's going to be on Arsenio Arrington.
It's going to be his first personal, the team's first. Terry Nolan at the charity stripe. Played his college ball at Towson University and George Washington University.
Local kid.
Yeah, local flavor. Every time I think of George Washington, I think of Pops Mitsubishi and that great team at George Washington way back when.
Before you and I were even a thought.
Terry Nolan knocks down both free throws. First 2 points at home for the Rhythm. In the paint, dribble handoff. James draws, fits in. Shot up, missed. Rebound, Cormier. And pass deflected. Back into the hands of Cormier. Trapped in the corner. Drop step. Goes to his left, off the glass, is easy does it for Ron Nwankwo Phillips.
And the lid is off the basket, Tim. Finally scoring some points, 4-7.
And that first field goal. 8:15 left here in the first. James drops it down to the paint. Drop step, fade, too strong, missed there by Welton. And there's the handoff, Cormier on the right. Dribble, picks up, a shot from the corner. Too strong.
No good.
Gets in his hand, 3-ball. Also too strong. Bruce Moore can't get the rebound. Here is Weldon. Doesn't have the numbers. Goes to his left, shot up, and a block there on Bruce Moore of the Rhythm.
Taking 2 from the stripe here.
So at the line is Devon Andrews, number 1. Conley knocks down the first one. Second one good. 9-4 is the score. 7:43 left in the first. Cormier to his right. Bounce pass to Terry Nolan. Nolan looking. Drops it down on the right foul line. Back to Hurst. Hurst drives. Step back. And can't get it to go. Had a great look.
Good ball movement there.
James rebound. Corner 3. Too short. Zaid Hurst with the rebound. Over to Cormier. In the paint. Bruce Moore drives in between 3 Phoenix. And softly does it is Bruce Moore.
Great touch there.
Baltimore Rhythm down 3. Draw it in between the defense. In the paint. Weldon. Defense comes in. Nice deflection there by Zaid Hurst. Staying here with the Phoenix.
And that's the kind of chippy defense we've seen from the Rhythm so far.
And first substitution here for the Phoenix is number 4, Elijah Ford. And there's the inbound in the right corner to Weldon. He gets past around Phillips. Strong left hand by Kadir Weldon. 11-6 the score, 6:25. Moore at the top of the key. Passes it to his right to Cormier. Probing. Left hand. Shot doesn't fall, but it's going to be a pair for Cormier. And that's on Jaquay James, his first.
It's a great scoring opportunity there. You'd love to see the and one. But Cormier really brings that energy to each game. He is a fire starter for this Rhythm team.
And just short on that one. And we got checking in for the Rhythm, number 0, Tevin Curtis. And number 5, Dante Green.
And of course, Dante Green, former NBA first-round pick of the Sacramento Kings, Baltimore native, brings that veteran presence to this young core.
That's right. Played his college ball at Syracuse under, as you know, Jim Boeheim and that vaunted 2-3 zone. And James goes to his left, step back, shot, air ball, last touched by the Phoenix. So that's a win on defense for the Rhythm.
That's the kind of momentum they got to build off of. Like to see him sink a bucket here.
Cormier inbounds it to Tevin Curtis. At the point, Green operating at the left wing. Passes over to tipped. Curtis gets it. Baseline. Reach behind the back there I believe that's number 2 on James. Team's third of the contest. And subbing in for New York is number 12, Wally Hepburn. Curtis will inbound baseline. Cormier. 3 ball for Dante Green.
Oh,
Misses. Rebound by Arrington. 5:30 left here. First quarter. Mosby, the lefty. Too short. Green high for the rebound. Here comes the Rhythm. Nolan bringing it up. Hands it off to Cormier. Nice tight defense there by the Rhythm, by the Phoenix. And there's Dante Green using every bit of his 6'11 frame to get the first 2 just down a possession. Bounce pass into the paint. There's a spin and quick move. Can't finish there is Ford. Cormier trying to take on the whole Phoenix. Kicks it out. Green for 3 for the lead. He misses. Rebound by the Phoenix. Here they go. 3-2. Baseline up and under. Nice behind the back pass. And Terry Nolan picks the pocket. They have numbers.
Mismatch.
Nolan goes up. Baseline.
And
And one. All squared 11. First lead opportunity for the Rhythm. Mr. Record.
they are playing some fast-paced basketball right now, Tim, and I know that's what Coach Samir St. Clair set out to do when he started coaching this team. They really want to catch their opponents out of rhythm, and that's what they did just there.
Said the foul count should be 4-2. You're good. It's all good. No, we're all good. We're good. We're good.
And number 4, Deshaun Daniels-Williams subbing in for the Rhythm. Is Terry Nolan looking to complete the and one? Does just that.
And there is our first lead change of the game.
4:58, mark it down in the record books. And there's a 5-second violation. Miscommunication there with the Phoenix, turning it right back over to the Rhythm.
Wow, that's the kind of defense you want to see. This early in the game, it's not often you see a full court press on, but Rhythm ball.
And there is Green, gets the big going, baseline, up and under, can't get it to go, and a strong rebound, never mind. Fighting for it is Bruce Moore and Arrington, and it's a timeout, I believe, called, or a timeout called by the New York Phoenix with 4:25 left. Baltimore Rhythm is up 12-11.
You can audibly hear the Phoenix coach right now telling them to wake up. They started off hot, but they've really cooled off. Rhythm on a heck of a run right now, Tim. Taking
Yes,
the
sir.
lead, I feel a momentum shift.
Yeah.
On the boards especially.
Well, absolutely. It seems as soon as Dante Green came into the game, establishing a bit of energy on the defensive end, using that size, getting the first points, ending that drought when the Phoenix seemed to be winning every loose ball in every bucket.
So every day we have a mission statement at our club, we say, and that is that we enable all children, especially those that need us the most, to reach their full potential as caring, productive citizens. So we keep repeating that message, and 2 months in, they realizing now, they saying the statement back to us. So that's what I know, that we really have made a difference in their life.
.25 left here in the first. Baltimore Rhythm up 12-11 against the New York Phoenix. And again, as we talked about before the break, a bit of a momentum shift and energy change The Baltimore Rhythm getting in rhythm here with the lead.
That's what we love to see up here in Baltimore. Baltimore Rhythm definitely picked up their defensive play in this first quarter. They're starting to control the boards a bit more, and we're seeing more possessions go in their favor. Big reason for the lead change here.
Applying a little pressure defense as well. And that's why the timeout was called by Coach Travis Weiss. Couldn't inbound it there with a 5-second violation. A little bit of a different look there by the Rhythm. Trying to re-jolt and start this offense for the Baltimore Rhythm. And again on that, we got a wonderful crowd here at the Decadent Sports and Recreation Center here at the wonderful Goucher College. Will be the home games here for this Baltimore Rhythm team. A new era in pro basketball here in Baltimore. And we resume play here. The inbound to Wally Hepburn. He is guarded by Curtis. Drop step to Roselle Nix, the 7-footer. Off the leg of Hepburn. They got 8 seconds to shoot. Ford. Shot up against Green. Missed. Tipped out. Rebound by Hepburn. At the left elbow. Drives, spins, hesitate, float. Not good. Rebound by Curtis. Here comes the Rhythm. Green. Shot up. Too strong. Nice box out there by Harrington. Ford. Off the screen to his left. Draws it. Pass a little behind Harrington. It's going to be a turnover.
Dante Green taking some good looks, but waiting for one to sink for him.
And substitution for New York Phoenix. Isaiah Wilborn, number 8, and number 13, Devin Brooks into the game. Terry Nolan spins and lost it after the spin, and we got a turnover right back to the Phoenix.
Playing tight man D here.
And that is Curtis on Brooks. Drop step to Nix. 7-footer. Dribble handoff back to Will Hepburn. Hepburn. Active hands there by Nolan. Last touched by the Rhythm. As number 3, Dylan Cormier back in for the Rhythm as Nolan heads to the bench. Here's Nix back out to Brooks. Drops back to Nix, the 7-footer. Can't get that shot up, and it's a shot clock violation.
Great D there by the Rhythm.
And New York Phoenix continuing to struggle here. In the last 4 or 5 possessions, we've got 2:50 left.
We got
Green
a size mismatch.
drops down and lost his footing there as Elijah Ford will slide over out the back door, and Green went out of bounds there.
Devin Brooks taking it up court.
Dribbles to the right. Nix sets the screen. Drives to his left. Brooks probing. And looks like he might have lost his footing out of bounds, but we're going to get a bump foul. That is on Aron Nwakwo Phillips, number 15, his first. So we got 14 seconds on the shot clock here for the Phoenix to end this drought here. Brooks, strong dribble to his right. Caught in the blender, able to get the pass out. Driving, elevates, shot up and missed. Nix fights for the rebound. Back out to Hepburn. And he's going to reset here. He's got 7 to shoot. Nix screen, cross-court pass with some flair. Shot missed. Green rebound. Curtis dribbles over to the baseline, back to Cormier. 1:55 left. Jumping through the screen. They work it. 3, Curtis.
Air ball.
Can't hit it. Cormier, right place, right time. Cleans up the mess.
Some miscommunication there on the Phoenix bench. People looking out of place, out of rhythm.
14-11 is our score. The last 90 seconds. First quarter. High arcing shot, missed. And off the rebound, looks like there was a foul there on the Phoenix. That was on Elijah Ford, his first. And 5 personal fouls here for the Phoenix.
In the first quarter.
I believe this is a 1-and-1 opportunity for Cormier. And he cashes in on the first.
Elijah Ford is not happy with the officiating right now.
And 1:29 left. As it's fair to say, Ryan, that the Baltimore Rhythm has found their rhythm here.
Absolutely. After a slow start, the lid is off the bucket, and they are driving.
And Cormier cashes in on both here with the largest lead of the game here for the Rhythm. 16-11. 1:20 left.
Steal.
Pocket picked. Curtis. The righty finishes with the left hand. The lefty finishes with the right hand, excuse me. 18-11. More transition points for the Rhythm. James gets his pocket picked by Cormier. Fighting for it is Green. Curtis picks it up. Does a twirl-to-whirl. Another spin move. Corner.
Dicing 'em.
Green. Big three. Misses.
That
And-
hit off the shot clock. It's going to be Phoenix ball.
The Phoenix basketball with 55.7 seconds left. And Wilmore back onto the floor. James will inbound it. Cormier full court here on Hepburn. Gets it back off the pass. James, screen, 3 Paul. And the foul there on Curtis. So that's going to be 3 free throws for Jaquay James.
And this is a great opportunity for the Phoenix to get back on track.
A tremendous opportunity. And first trip to the line here for James. Knocks down the first.
Getting some fireworks here from the Phoenix bench.
Hopefully quite animated. Trying to get out of their own way. The offense has hit the skids here in the last 4 to 5 minutes. As James knocks down all 3. Curtis takes the inbound, brings it up to the left side. Hand off to Cormier, he's trapped. Green at the 3-point line. And a little tangled up there by Orion Phillips and Devon Andrews, and caught the elbow there by Phillips inadvertently.
Seeing some scrappy ball here so far.
Oh yeah, emotions high, physical basketball.
It's only the first quarter.
And a 4-point lead here for the Baltimore Rhythm up against the New York Phoenix. There is the screen set by Welton. James, in, out. Weldon, quick basketball, and a nice shuffle and shot going in there by Andrews. 10 seconds left here. And Phoenix down 2. There's Green, 2-1, corner. Daniels cashes in at the buzzer.
Outstanding.
Excellent 3 ball. Here's the first quarter is in the books, Ryan. Baltimore Rhythm is up 21-16 against the New York Phoenix. Here for some second quarter action here. Baltimore Rhythm up 21-16 against the New York Phoenix. Tim Tootin Jr., Ryan Record on the call. Back here for some live action. Cormier, three, can't hit. Rebound by Andrews. He's going to take it against Green and somehow knocks it in against the 6'11 Green. And Andrews is down, hurt, writhing in pain on the sideline. To continue play, Daniels shot, knocked away for the foul, and it's a tough scene here as Andrews is down.
Should be 2 from this stripe. And that's on number 12, Wally Hepburn.
This will be his first as they're checking on Andrews. And I tell you, Ryan, this is something you hate to see anybody get down there and injured.
Absolutely. Never want to see it.
It's down. We'll step aside. 21-18 is our score. Rhythm up on the Phoenix.
Coming to you live from the Decker Sports and Recreation Center. Deshaun Daniels Williams taking the first of two.
Auburn knocks down the first. He's already made a big impact on this game, hitting that corner three as we're ending that first quarter. A 6'6" wing. Played his college ball at Shaw University in the CIAA. 23-18 is our score. Rhythm holding a 5-point lead. Phoenix looking to score and end this drought. They swing it over to Mosby. Off the screen, 5 seconds to shoot. And a little the bigs fighting in the paint. And a foul. Looks like that's going to be on Deshaun Daniels. That's his first. Mosby inbounds on the baseline. Bounce pass to Arrington. Back out to Mosby. Picks up his dribble. Arrington loses the dribble. Fighting for it is Daniels. Picked back up by James. 3 to shoot. Corner 3. And it's nice struck there by the lefty, A.J. Mosby.
Ice in his veins there, Tim.
Rhythm looking to move quickly. Phillips, Green, Hurst, Daniels. Swings it to his left is Cormier. Drops it down. Phillips, 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Green. Green takes a 3. Just short. Nice box out rebound by Hepburn. He's going to take it the other way. Behind the back. Nice pass and finds his man. Arsenio Arrington. Another 2 for him. And we're tied at 23. Cormier. Shot up. Are they going to count it? Yes, they will. Dylan Cormier.
And one that looks like it's on Quadir Welton.
Opportunity to knock down the 3-point play as Bruce Moore, number 13, and Terry Nolan Jr., number 1, back in for the Rhythm. And calmly knocks it in as Cormier continues to be the straw that stirs the drink for this Rhythm offense. 3-point advantage for the Rhythm. Dribble handoff. Probing in the lane. Welton tries to go off glass, can't get it.
And Wonko Phillips not happy with that call.
Yeah, late foul does not like that. And that is 3, Ryan, on Phillips. And making his way to the scorer's table is Dante Green. And air ball there by Quadir Weldon. Let's just call that some first road game jitters there, Ryan.
Well, this is their second road game. They lost to the Capital Seahawks last night. They could not put up any points in the last 3 minutes of that game.
And that was a 1-point loss there as Weldon calmly knocks down the second one. Cormier off the screen by Green. Chest pass to Nolan. Nolan looks for more. Nolan, pro-op against 3 defenders. Pass deflected. Battling for the basketball is Weldon. And he took a tumble there.
Everyone with their hands up wondering what that call is.
And we're waiting it from the official there.
Number 7, Quadir Welton, slow to get up.
He gets up with the grimace, but he's up and moving. And inbounding at baseline is Hepburn. in front of his own team bench. 9:30 left here in the first half. Jaquay James guarded by Nolan. And here's a screen. Nolan able to get past it. He rolls. Shot. Gets it to roll. Not too strong there for Weldon.
Kind bounce off the rim.
That knee seems to be fine now, Ryan. Tied at 26. Green at the left block. Nolan, three ball.
Great
Cash it in. All the way from Towson and George Washington. Rhythm has the lead again. High screen. James. Corner. Shot missed there by Arrington. Rebound. Here comes the Rhythm. Green. Arrington trying to draw the foul. And a little bit out of control. And a travel on Green. He pleading his case there. A lot happening in a sequence there.
I'll tell you what, from where we're sitting, a lot of people up in our way. The head coach of the Phoenix, Travis White, not a fan of that. Not being called a charge, but the fact that it was a travel, it is now Phoenix ball.
And there's the screen by Nix. And Green trying to go for the steal. He draws a foul.
Strong reaching.
For a frustration foul, if you will. First personal.
That is a flagrant foul on Dante Green. Between him and Wonko Phillips, you do not want to lose your stud forwards this early in the game. Interesting to see what Coach Samir St. Clair does here.
And first one good there for Hepburn. And second one good, and now their deficit is down to 1 point. And A.J. Mosby will inbound here for the Phoenix. With 8:22 left here in the first half. New York Phoenix trying to find some traction here in the first couple minutes of the second quarter. Mosby bounced to James. James calling the screen from Nix, the 7-footer. Takes a three and cashes in. And now the lead back here for the Phoenix for the first time in quite some few minutes.
Second lead change of the game. That was a great play.
Green, baseline shot erased by the 7-footer. But there to clean up the miss is Bruce Moore. And we got a tech. Double technical, it looks like. On the two big
had
fellas.
something to say after that play.
And both bigs getting a bit vocal. And they're still talking as we speak. So why we see here in restore order. Looks like the Rhythm.
A lot of noise coming from both these benches right now. No love lost.
New York versus Baltimore. Orioles versus Yankees, if you will. Let that divisional hate begin. Hepburn misses. And a late foul on Cormier. Coach St. Clair's hands outstretched is like, why that late foul? 15th foul for the Rhythm. First one for Cormier. And Hepburn would head to the line again, Ryan.
Referees don't want to see this game get out of hand. They're really maintaining the peace, if you will.
And switched there by Hepburn.
Yet another lead change.
And short on that second one for Hepburn. Their lead is just one. 7:37 as Coach Samir St. Clair will call a timeout here for the Rhythm. Down one. Tim Toon Jr., Ryan Record.
We'll
Right
be
back.
right back after this break.
This is Baltimore's Rhythm. Grab your tickets today. This is Baltimore's Rhythm.
Back here at the Decker Sports Complex and Recreation Center. It's going to be rhythm ball. 7:37 left in this second quarter. 22 seconds on the shot clock.
That's right, the New York Phoenix able to claw their way back after being down as many as 6 in the first half. Here in the first 3 or 4 minutes, they've mucked it up here with the Rhythm and have got the lead here, 32-31. It seems like every couple of minutes, Ryan, we got a little bit of a momentum shift change. First, it was the Phoenix in the first quarter. Dante Green comes up, establishes some offense, gets some rhythm, causes some turnovers. Now New York Phoenix has taken it right back, and they have the lead.
Absolutely. Been an exciting game so far. A lot of back and forth.
And Nolan will bounce pass into Cormier. 7:30 left here in the first half. Bruce Moore strongly drives, gets past the 7-footer, and draws the foul, uses a mismatch to his advantage.
Saw the clean lane, but Roselle with a good foul there. Slow the momentum. Bruce Moore taking 2 from the charity stripe.
6'8" forward from Bucknell. Coleman knocks down the first. One of the more prestigious teams in the Patriot League. And I know I remember them back in 2003 when they were a little-known program and they upset the big Kansas Jayhawks. I was in middle school at the time. And he knocks down both. 33-32 is our score. Baltimore Rhythm up with 7:19 left in the first half. Popping out is James, guarded by Cormier. Nix with the screen. James shuffling in between the Rhythm. Shot clock at 5. Arrington loses the handle, back out, work around the key. Hepburn's got to put it up, and can't. Shot clock violation.
Really staunch defense there by the Rhythm, but good ball movement by the Phoenix. Just could not get the shot off in time.
Cordier Weldon back in, number 7 for the Phoenix. Cormier. Bounce pass to his left to Bruce Moore. Drop step, fades,
The hand in his face.
in and out. Cormier living in the paint and draws a foul. Getting physical with the Phoenix.
Cormier, 6'2" guard, hailing from Loyola.
First one good.
With all these fouls, changes of possession, it's been a really slow start to the second quarter.
It's going to come down to, with this game being so tight, that makes the free throws all the more critical down the stretch here in the first half.
Got that right.
Cormier knocks down both. 3-point advantage for the Rhythm. Cormier on James. Fighting on the right wing is Hurst and Andrews. Andrews pass tip, gets it back. Shot up. Incredible shot. Off balance and knocks it in. 35-34. Moore at the top of the key. They swing it around. A strong tight pass by Hurd.
Way
and
to
finds
finish down
Cormier.
low.
Excellent bounce pass.